Flight boss, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You now in the you know, the mind of an Antares moon. You know what I'm saying? I just rode a couple flights, so I'm levitated. I ain't need nothing, so I'm not grounded at all. I'm not dealing with no earth qualities right now. So this video right now, I'm gonna warn all earth signs. I'm not finna talk practical. I'm not finna well, actually, I take that back, because you know I develop programs that even when I'm at this state, I still have certain programs that I have running, little minor programs that always use a certain intellect and always use a certain practicality. So any spiritual earth sign will be able to understand this. But if you just like a mundane, straight 3D, lower vibration motherfucker, then there's knowledge that I'm finna tell you that you're gonna receive. You're either gonna look at it with opposing thoughts, or you're either gonna try to dissect what I'm actually saying in a very left brain, logical type of way. And you know what I'm saying? I need you to know you're dealing with a motherfucker right now who's right and left brain. So don't go there. But other than that, man, it's done with a motherfucking pilot, man. Flight boss, bitch. This motherfucking video right here. Let me see. What we can talk about? Shit. Cause you know I be on a lot of shit. Like I just see a lot of shit. And you know what I'm saying? And whether or not I feel the need to translate it when I do it or not, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let's talk about, okay, look, y'all motherfuckers want to know, do y'all motherfuckers want to know how you can tell what situation you're going to be in immediately? And like this shit, boom, so I'm about to give y'all some pointers, you know what I'm saying? Look, I just grabbed this information from the cosmos and the universe, you know what I'm saying? I guess I have to share this with y'all, you know what I'm saying? And I want to remind y'all, what I don't channel. I freestyle these videos too, like, you know what I'm saying? I never come planned. That last video I had come planned, I wrote that shit down. You know what I'm saying? That's a planned video. Get y'all shit right. But I be freestyling this shit to let y'all know that my shit is real and authentic and I ain't just bullshitting, and it's some shit you never heard before. You know what I'm saying? And any famous science, metaphysics, or anybody can take my knowledge and create doctrines and philosophies and build on that, because this is the true shit, but it's not coming from this world. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're gonna talk about motherfucking, if you want to know what you're doing immediately. So okay, the further out in the cosmos you go, the slower things appear to move from an Earth perspective, from you guys' perspective, right? So that's taking it that the sun is in the age of Aquarius. That's the highest pyramid of it, is the slower it moves. So the age is in Aquarius. The sun, the whole solar system age is in Aquarius. Then we go lower on the pyramid, right? Then we go, it's a bunch of other shit. Then we go lower on the pyramid, right? Then the sun right now is in actually Sagittarius. You know what I'm saying? And then we go, so that tell you from the age is from a collective consciousness, and the further, same as the planets. It takes Saturn 2 years to go around. It takes Jupiter, you know what I'm saying? It takes Uranus. It takes Pluto a generation. So Pluto is represented as a generation, and they only have direct influence with you unless it's conjuncting or it's making a sextile or whatever like that towards one of your motherfucking birth chart stars. You know what I'm saying? So now that you know that, it only makes sense to know, if you want to know what you're doing immediately in immediate time, then you look at the immediate stars, which is your local stars. So the stars that you don't need a telescope or anything to see, you can look up at that and see what you're currently doing right now. So now you probably thinking about right now, then okay, well, all right, Antares, then what this mean then? Then what the fuck that? How we supposed to know which star is which star or whatever like that? You know what I'm saying? Where's the starting point? You know what I'm saying? Boom. Since we say the sun right now, since it's November, and the sun is currently in Sagittarius, then give your that'll be your local star starting point. So you will start from the stars you can see in the sky in the daytime. You will start from the stars that's closest to the sun. So the stars that's closest to the sun, that'll be your starting point. So those, you know, because you know those stars is in Sagittarius, because you know the sun is in Sagittarius. So the stars that's closest to the sun, you know they will appear in some way, shape, or form, coming from an Earth perspective, looking out, that they're also in Sagittarius. So once you start from there, you can go outside and go ahead and start your 360. All you have to do is stand in one spot and spin, because we all up under the sun, living on, I'm not, but as far as humans, y'all already up under the sun, so all you have to do is stand in one spot and do your 360, which do a 360 spin, because everything in 360. So if you start from the stars that's closer to the sun, you know them stars is in Sagittarius, do your 360. So, you know, one finger is like a degree, so I think like a whole hand or something like that is like the 30 degrees, something like that. So you know, you take a couple, the spin degree, boom, you know the next group of stars is in Capricorn. Boom, you take that other degree, you know the other couple of stars is in Aquarius, then Pisces, so on, so on. And by the time you do that 360, you do that 360 spin, you be back where the stars that's closest to the sun. All right, boom. Now we know that, right? So boom, what you need to do is, at nighttime, your starting point would be from the sun. I mean, at daytime, your starting point would be from references of the sun, for the sun satellites, and for the and the moon will be the starting point at night. You would start from the moon, so you will go from, because at moon, your moon sign actually takes over in a larger aspect of things, and during the daytime, your sun sign takes over. This is why at night people think more than actions, and that during the daytime people act more than thinking. So this is why a lot of people jobs is in the daytime, a lot of people go party at night. This is why a lot of people rest and think what they're going to do the next day. This is why the next day people get things started early in the morning, cleaning houses. It's all from a higher pyramid all the way down to a lower pyramid. This is it from a lower pyramid. This is even goes through aspects of if you were a day or night person when you was born. If you was born during the day, then your sun sign would be more out of a go. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm from the hood. I don't say no motherfucking word right, but you know y'all motherfuckers can follow me. You know what I'm saying? It's hood astrology in this motherfucker. The mind of an Antares motherfucking moon. People who was born at nighttime might be more moon sign. They might agree more with their moon sign, depending on the angles of the degree, how far the sun and the moon was away from each other. Like if the sun was ahead of the moon by a certain amount of degrees, then this might play out in a person's life that their father was not around the mother, and the father might have been ahead in life more than the mother, and this might have been a type of relationship that the kid might have had to deal with, or it can be vice versa. If the moon was ahead of the sun when the person was born, and the person was born at nighttime, and then the sun was below, then this person might have grew up in a single parent home, either with the mother or the father. But if they was with the father, they was switching around a lot. If they was with the mother, they'd be more stabilized. But that's just going more deeper into the shit. You know what I'm saying? But as far as us getting on, if you want to know what's going on locally, you look at local stars. You know what I'm saying? Now, and everything plays out. Just look at it like this. Say you wake up a day and there's not a star in the sky. You don't really see no stars in the sky. You really not realizing until you a type of person who watch my videos. But before then, you're not realizing subconsciously those are days that you don't know what's going on. You don't know. You just let the day happen. You be like, I don't know what's going to happen today, but shit, anything can happen today. Once you go outside, since you a person who watched this video now, once you go outside, I guarantee it's one of them days that is not a lot of stars in the sky. You might see one or two, that's it. The days you got shit planned before, you might even catch awareness the day before. It might be a day you got planned like, oh man, I'm about to do this today. I gotta do this today. I'm about to do this. Shit, I got this to do. I got that to do. Nigga, go outside. I bet that's a day that is you see a lot of motherfucking stars that day in the sky. Now that you know this information, you can start adding these days up now. You know what I'm saying? And it even goes down to a point that since you're a person who's seen this video now, you might try to put it to test, and it might be a day that you go outside just to see. You make up a lot of things to do, and then you go outside just to see if it's a lot of stars outside, and then you might be like, that shit ain't real because it ain't even a lot of stars outside today. Not knowing that just you having that plan of you just focusing on that day, you didn't have a lot planned that day. That's why it ain't a lot of shit in the stars. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then that one couple stars you might see might be the only ones equating to the energy that you carrying, that you just gonna see, that made you come up with the equation in your brain that this shit ain't real, and it's still real. You know what I'm saying? I have the truest knowledge. So people need to listen to what the fuck I'm talking about and really equate this to what's really going on. You got motherfuckers adding Chiron to shit now, adding other shit, adding asteroids. Nigga, let's start first from the first awareness, which you're first consciously aware of. Then y'all can build on the pyramid. You know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to come from the top of the pyramid down because y'all just now learning all this information and it's coming so quick and fast. So you got niggas with hour-long videos and shit like that doing this, thinking they really know something, when really if you're on Earth, the first thing to do on Earth, and what's an Earth physical quality, is to build from the ground up. The pyramids was made from the top down. If you're on Earth trying to give knowledge, always build from the ground up so people can get all angles and all informations of it. So if you want to talk about that, let's talk about local stars first. You don't need to know the exact names and exact, because you ain't gonna hear this from no astrologer. But I'm here as neither. I'm not no astrologer, metaphysics, nothing. I'm the mind of an Antares moon. You know what I'm saying? My moon sign is an Antares, so I'm giving y'all information that's truth, but never been taught. You know what I'm saying? So, listen. Alright, now local stars. Now what you want to do, if you want to know what's going on locally, what you want to do is you want to go outside, daytime or nighttime. Nighttime, you're going to start from your the moon sign. You're going to start from where the moon at references. Daytime, you're going to start from the your starting point reference, where to start from to know where all the stars is at. You're going to start from the sun. You know what I'm saying? So if the moon, the group of stars that's closest to the moon, you know that them group of stars, the stars that you can immediately see, that you can just go outside and see, no telescope, no binoculars, nothing. Your local stars, these bring up your situations daily. You know what I'm saying? And the vibe that's coming in, and they're carrying the influences from the stars that's above them, and the stars that's above that is carrying the influence from the stars that's above them, and that's where the stars and the planets come in and equate and shit like that. So all that get brought down. Like one star that you see locally might be the equation of Aries, Gemini, and Cancer. I mean Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. Or Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. And it might have all them qualities into one. But if you want to know how the day gonna play out, what you need to do is go outside, look up, do your 360, so you can see where the starting stars at. So okay, this is an example. This is gonna be an example right now. I'm finna give y'all an example. All right, you go outside, right? Okay, now you don't have to equate the time if you don't know about the time, but I need go watch the video, the mind of Terry's moon, clock astrology. You know what I'm saying? The time astrology, and you know, Aries started at 6 a.m. and then every sign got 2 hours, and Libra starts at 6 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Cancer starts at 12 p.m. and Capricorn starts at 12 a.m. And each zodiac sign has 2 hours, so you can fill them all in. And then the moon sign is every 10 minutes of and then it start over. It start over every 2 hours. Every 2 hours, the 12 zodiac signs, because it's 60 minutes in an hour. So since every zodiac sign for the sun hand on the clock goes every 2 hours, the moon hand goes around the whole zodiac every 2 hours. And it takes the whole clock for the sun to go around the whole zodiac. So it's 60 minutes per hour. So since every part for the sun clock, since it go every 2 hours from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. is Taurus hours. Then from the first half of be Aries, Taurus. I mean Taurus hours, with starting at Aries, ending at Virgo moon, which would be 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, and from 9 o'clock each 10 minutes will be from Libra moon Pisces moon, and all that within the Taurus sun. So alright, go watch the clock video for that. But you motherfuckers, now during the time of the day, alright, this is an example. Say it's 9 o'clock right now, so we in Taurus hours, right? So from 9 o'clock to 9:10 is Taurus Aries moon time. You know what I'm saying? I mean Taurus Libra moon time. You know what I'm saying? Because 8 o'clock to 8:10 will be Taurus Aries moon time. You know what I'm saying? The moon go every 10 minutes, and it's 60 minutes in an hour. You know what I'm saying? And the sun goes through every sign every 2 hours. The moon goes through every sign every 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So this way, you know, you gotta add it up. You know what I'm saying? So it's Taurus hours right now. So I will go outside, I will look at the stars and see where they at, right? Now, I already did this, but I'm giving y'all an example. I'm in Youngstown, Ohio, right? Ohio right now. So when I go out, I will start from where the sun at. The group of stars I see where the sun at, I start there. So those stars in Sagittarius, I do my 360. And then I say, okay, I see them stars is in Capricorn, boom, boom, boom. Now what I do is, I see how many squares, sextiles, and grand trines is in the sky. So I go ahead and draw my little 360, starting from where the sun at. And then the immediate stars I see, I will go ahead and start to do the lines and stuff to see how many grand trines and squares and sextiles is going on right now. So I see what's going on. Now I went outside right now. The group of stars that's in Sagittarius is actually opposing 2 stars straight across from it, which would be in Gemini in my 360, and the Gemini is making a square to a planet in Virgo, you know, to a star that's in Virgo, and that is making a sextile with in Capricorn. You know what I'm saying? So what's going on right now is what's allowing me to even do this video right now, to even teach this. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, the star that I said that's opposing the star in Gemini, what's going on is, I feel like it's putting me in a situation where I feel like right now there's knowledge that's not being put out there. And what's Gemini? Gemini is the intellect, which you need to go read up on. And since it's opposing the stars in Sagittarius, it's opposing it. So there's this knowledge I'm giving you is not knowledge you can read up on. It's not no intellect you could go find out. And I'm just giving it straight to you. So it's hard for you to find this knowledge unless you unless you listen to this video. You're not even listening to this video yet because I didn't upload it yet. So I'm giving you an example because this is when I went outside. This is what I did. So boom, that shocked me right there. Like, okay, damn, that's real as fuck. And then which opposing this, and vice versa, Sagittarius is opposing that, because this is wisdom that you should be able to learn through life, and you shouldn't need a book or anything to find it. You know, right now. So right now, this is an internet video. This is not a book. You know, this is not nothing. This is just me giving you the energy. So boom, that's the opposing. Then when I said that it was giving a square to when I went outside, the Gemini star was given a square to motherfucker, what'd I say, Virgo? And the square is given. Wait a minute, I ain't say it was given a square to Virgo, because I just did this and came in here and did this video. You know what I'm saying? The shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Virgo was in a sextile with Capricorn. Yeah, and Gemini was given a square to Virgo. So right now, Virgo, Mercury is exalted in Virgo, and it rules over Gemini. And since it's at a square right now, it's making it hard for me to really break it down for y'all in the right way, because I didn't write it down or nothing like that. I didn't use, and Mercury, I mean Gemini is already opposing the Sagittarius, so this ain't somewhere you could go learn and go read up on. And then it's giving a square to Virgo, so my details of it is off right now, and I'm freestyling it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just thought about that just now. Like, I'm freestyling this shit. I didn't even get a chance to write it down or use no Mercury intellect qualities to present this video to y'all. Like, I just came, turned the camera on, thought about what should I do, came up with the angles that I did earlier, and I'm making an example, realizing the shit that I'm making right now, why it's true. Like, I'm realizing it with y'all right now. Like, damn, this shit true as fuck. When really, I just went outside and already knew the signs because this is the mind of an Antares moon. I give y'all right now an example of what I just did earlier, and the shit coming together with what I'm doing now, or why it's there, like, and I'm being shocked at the same time, like, you know what I'm saying? So then, my fucking, the Virgo, when I went outside, was in sextile with Capricorn, which, it's both an earth sign, and it allowed me to have a foundation to put this knowledge out. So, boom, the Sagittarius, the stars was opposing the two Gemini stars, which means that I got this knowledge, but this is not no knowledge you could go read up on yourself. You can only get it from here. This is the knowledge that you can only learn from a life experience, which if you click this video on, it's like a life experience. You can't go read up on this nowhere else, so this ain't no information I'm telling you that you could be like, hold on, let me go see what he talk about. You can only get it from here because I'm the mind of an Antares moon. So boom, that's the opposing stars right there. That's how it played out. Then I said it's squared Virgo. Then when it's squared Virgo on the chart, when I did the 360 out there, the way that's playing out right now is it's hard for me to even put that in details with y'all because the Mercury is debilitated right now. So it's like, damn, it's hard for me to even express it to y'all because it's not in written form. So I'm having a little problem with articulating it for y'all because it's not in no written form for me right now because I didn't write it down or nothing like that. So it's hard for me to articulate it, and then it's not, you can't go learn it from nowhere else because it's opposing Sagittarius, and then it's hard for me to explain it because it's in square with Virgo. You know what I'm saying? Now the stars, now the Virgo stars is in sextile with Capricorn, which is an earth sign, which even allows me to even have a camera right now and have a computer for me to even be able to upload it physically for y'all to physically see it, to see all this mess that's going on with the opposing stars locally that's going on with the immediate stars I can see with me right now. So boom, that's an example. You see how this shit all lined up? How the Sagittarius opposed the Gemini stars when I went outside, and how it squared the Virgo. And then how the Virgo was in sextile with the stars that's in Capricorn, which made me still physically be able to put out this knowledge and this all in the mess that's going on with the Sagittarius opposed to the Gemini, the Gemini square the Virgo, which makes the Mercury. It's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. That's how if you want to know what's going on locally, and you can never escape it. This was going on locally for me. What's going on locally for you? You know, if you finna get into a fight, you finna get into a shootout, and you have feelings of robbing somebody, current emotions might just jump on you 1 minute, and then the next minute you're thinking about